And for more on that, our Jenny Taft joins us from the Hockey Day Sports Complex, the Warroad Sports Complex. And Jenny's being honored in multiple ways today.
It's a great point, Katie, and you can just tell that he really does live on in so many ways around here. That legacy is so important in Warroad, and so much of that legacy has to do with what he did for his native community. He played a huge role in fighting to keep that Warrior nickname and logo, and he was also very involved in designing these special jerseys that both the boys and girls wore today during Hockey Day Minnesota.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and the committee for having me here. My Indian name is Ogijada, which means warrior, and I'm here representing Warroad and the Warroad Warrior name and logo. We are a people of great pride and respect, and we certainly want to continue using and honoring the name in the future.
All of my education on how Warroad got its name, of course, back when it was all native settlement, the Lakota or the Sioux and the Ojibwe or the Anishinaabe that were in this area, they were fighting for the resources of Lake of the Woods and everything around it. So the word Quebecanong in the Ojibwe language means warring road. So of course, as it settled, as the white settlers came in, they just thought, Warroad seems to be a good name, the warring road, so let's just call it Warroad. It's exciting to know that the whole community was founded on an Ojibwe name. At the time, one of the local leaders, native leaders, named Namepuk, had some trusted land in the area. And the local community were looking for their place to build their first school. And so they talked to Namepuk. And he said basically this, I'll sell you this acreage for $150. But that's not the big part. The big part is I'd like you guys to be called the Warriors. The foresight of that local native that said, there's one way to preserve our history. And if they will honor it, we'll always be called the Warriors. In all of our athletic venues, there's a huge sign that tells the whole story about it. That's something to be prideful of.
As we've fought the last, however many years to keep our logo and our nickname, sometimes people don't understand the history behind it. We're very proud of it. I've been coaching here for quite a while, and I think every year we've had kids on the team, coaches on the team with Native American bloodlines and history. So it's not just a nickname or a logo. It means more to us than that.
To put that jersey on every day, it's a tradition. We like to keep it that way and just like to respect it in the right way. So yeah, it plays a big part in our lives.
When we found out we had Hockey Day, we knew that there would be a special jersey. Michael said, I want to do it. He goes, I've already got an idea. I think we should honor Henry and that era of Warroad hockey, the late 60s, early 70s. So he immediately reached out to Henry and they started talking about different things and different designs. On the very front of the jersey, you have the Ojibwe translation to the Warroad Warriors, which is Quebecanon Ogijada. And then Michael's idea of honoring Henry was just taking a picture from that era of him, and we put it in the collar of the jersey. And that was Henry and Michael collaborating on that. And then Michael unexpectedly passes. So of course, now we have to do something that we should honor Michael. So that was starting to get laid out with the Michael Tweet patch. And then all of a sudden Henry passes. So it already was a tribute to Henry before he passed. But then now we felt we had to add another honoring patch for Henry. On the girls' Hockey Day jerseys, what you won't get to see is who they're honoring in their collar of their jersey. And that is Namepuk. What a great educational opportunity to let everybody know how we became the Warroad Warriors.
The players who are going to look at this jersey, they're going to see that tradition, and that's going to mean something to them. Michael wanted this to be out of this world. It was honoring the Ojibwe culture, the tradition of Warroad, Henry Boucher. I think he's going to be looking down and be very proud of what his creation turned out to be.
I think that Warroad does an excellent job educating the community about the recognition and the responsibility that their knowledge will be carried forward with that honor of being a Warroad warrior. I think that Warroad does an excellent job educating the community.
History means everything here in Warroad, and on December 15th, Minnesota's government and the other 11 native tribes agreed to let Warroad keep their warrior nickname and logo, so that history will live on. Katie?